What's going on, fam? Hope everybody is doing fantastic out there. So today we have another Ketuo knife coming in from the past round. This is the Griffin V2. Carbon fiber, titanium, M390, and blade finish is a TIC. The designer here is David Jin. So let's go ahead and break into this guy. So this is another button lock from Ketuo. I like this guy, so you can see there it is, the button operated liner lock or frame lock, however you want to put it. In this case it is a liner. Really interesting looking, futuristic looking knife. Here you do have some carbon fiber and then the extreme milling on the rest of the blade. Again, some very, very interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and just crack on into this thing. Alright, so here you do have a flathead, or like a, I don't know, a penny or whatever. You've got a non-standard pivot there. And you've got the same thing back here on the back for the body screw. Your clip screw is going to be a T6. So you do have at least have that ability of switching the clip over without the, like I said, without using like a flathead or something like that. And that's what it looks like it would use, but it's probably it's not really a flathead, it's something different. But anyway, carbon fiber there, same carbon fiber we saw on the Triad. Just an incredible amount of milling on this thing. You've got milling everywhere, and this thing is just absolutely insane looking. Backspacer, you got jimping and cutouts on the backspacer. Really robust pocket clip, really well done. Again, there's the Ketuo logo. A little bit of flipper action on that one. That felt pretty good. Again, a blade that looks just as angular and wicked as the rest of the knife. And there's that TIC coating I use, but this is like almost like a PVD. It looks like really weird angular finger toil. Sharpening lines look really well done. Tip is done well. Really interesting looking blade shape. It's definitely a drop point with some serious harpoon and swedge and fuller and blade hole. Not really my aesthetic, but it's an extremely well done knife. It's very, very, very comfortable. So aesthetics aside, this is a knife that feels like it could do some work. Quite honestly, it feels extremely comfortable in hand. Choke up point is good. It's a really large finger toil, and you're able to get in there and get up on that harpoon there, and you've got some pretty good power grip there. But honestly, the normal grip on this knife is phenomenal. I think if they would have done away with the finger toil and just had this be a full-length blade, this would have been an even better knife, honestly. I think the finger toil, the finger cutout, takes away a little bit from the looks of the knife, and again, in my honest opinion. But outside of that, the knife itself is, like I said, this is really, 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 really comfortable. Quite honestly, a little bit surprised by that. Action is phenomenal. Wouldn't expect anything less from Ketuo. What they're doing with these button lock, these button actuated liner locks is really nice. Again, you got that really nice detent and reliability from the liner lock, and then the fidgetability of the button lock. So really nicely done. The button is really really well done there as well, and I can't really do it here on camera, but you can do the whole flicky thing with the button. Flipper is really well tuned. Let's see how so you can roll that front flipper, which is nice. We couldn't do that with the last Ketuo, so you can do that. So the button, the big difference is the jimping. So that jimping is actually grabby on this one, and it's hard to manipulate because this is a larger knife, so it's hard to manipulate on the camera. But you can front flip it. I'm just not able to right here on the camera, but it does roll over really nicely. So pretty well done knife. Like I said, it's aesthetically not for me. So if you like the looks of this knife, it's certainly one that you need to look at. Specs on this thing are same as the last. You're looking at 5961 on the M390. Again, it is PVD coated. They call it TIC, whatever that is, but it is PVD. It says it on their website. 3.5 inch blade with a 3.2 inch cutting edge, 8.5 inches overall, 4.7 ounces. So it is a heavier knife. Again, just because it is pretty much a solid chunk of titanium. And then this is in that same price point as before. You're looking at a $250 knife. So pretty par for the course for Ketuo. A lot of their knives fall in that same price point. So again, this is a knife I think is going to get slept on a little bit. Just because of the looks of it. Quite honestly, it's not going to be for everyone, but it is one of those knives that if you do get it in hand, it is phenomenal knife. So I definitely want to take a look at it, like I said, especially if you like the looks of it. With that, guys, I appreciate y'all as always. Please remember to be kind, be humble, be EDC. We'll catch you on the next one.